Hello and welcome back to Module 3 of this Games-Based Learning in Schools course. Module 3 is all about games that will help you learn, and in this short video we're going to be having a little look at movement games. Now, movement games is sometimes also called exergaming. It's this kind of strange concept which challenges the traditional stereotype of a gamer. A traditional stereotype of a gamer is somebody who's not very active and somebody who sits down a lot. But how can we use gameplay and fun and playful learning to increase heart rates and to improve exercise? Now, there's lots of different examples of this. One of the original examples was, as you can see in this picture here, around dance mats and exercise. And I remember doing a project a number of years ago now where we actually had a good look at the benefits of exergaming, and what we found out was that electronic dance could have a real impact on your heart rate and actually make you fitter. Now, there's lots of different dance mat games that are available, but a lot of them now have started to become a little bit dated. However, what I would encourage you to do is that if you can still get your hands on a dance mat, is to get hold of one and get that in your classroom. In particular, younger children really love it, and you can build that into a nice area for project-based learning. One of the reasons why dance mats are starting to become less common now is because of the evolution of sensors that we get on games consoles and also on home computers. Things like the PlayStation 4 camera and the Xbox One Kinect and the PlayStation Move have allowed us actually to do body tracking rather than needing a dance mat which requires you to physically put your foot down on the mat. And as a result of this, there are a number of new games which have started to evolve in recent years which have this body tracking feature. Games like Just Dance 2016 or Just Dance 2015, available for a wide variety of different types of consoles. And again, if you're lucky enough to have one of these consoles in your class, then you can set up some great activities, sometimes using fitness trackers and heart rate monitors, where young people can be joining in with the gameplay and dancing, and the other children in the background can be mimicking the play as well. So everybody is benefiting from the exercise, even if 2 children or 3 children or 4 children are only actively engaging in the game. I guess the other thing that's really evolved in recent years is this whole idea of different fitness apps which involve some sort of gamification or gameplay. And there are a huge variety here. Here's a couple that you might want to check out and explore. Atari Fit is one of my favourites, just because of the amount of gameplay which is within it. You get experience points, you earn gold coins, and you level up depending on how much workout and how much sweat you've been generating during a normal day. There's also Fitbit. Now, Fitbit is a product in itself, but it's also an app which is available for the Android and also from the iPhone. Again, this sets you goals. There's an opportunity for you to earn digital badges. There's an opportunity for you to virtually compete with other people. These might be your friends, or they might be people that you've never met before. Then, of course, there's the Nike Plus running app. The great thing about this is the quite sophisticated GPS features that have been built into the app. So not only can you level up and earn experience points like most of the other apps as well, but you can also go on virtual running competitions with other people around the world. For example, you might decide that you want to take part in a virtual 10K, and you might be competing against somebody in New York, even though that you're based in Luxembourg. So a great element of kind of gameplay, which is involved in that as well. And Fitocrazy is another one that's definitely worth checking out. It's not actually as well known as some of the other ones that I've mentioned there, but in terms of the reviews, it gets a massive amount of reviews in terms of what it's done, and it's actually one of the most popular apps on the iPhone and on the iPad store. So if you've not seen Fitocrazy, definitely check that out as well. Now, as well as some of these specific fitness apps, there's also an emerging amount of apps that are available for the PC and also for mobile phone platforms, which aren't specifically designed to keep you fit, but they do encourage movement. Games like Ball Strike, which is an augmented reality app, ideally for a Windows 8 PC, or it's also available for the iPad. And in this app here, virtual balls and balloons appear around you, and you have to use different parts of your body, either your foot or your hand, in order to burst these balloons. And it's actually a great way to sort of try and get active, particularly for people that are maybe a little bit reluctant. And there are other games as well which encourage people to get active. Fugo's River Adventure is a little bit like the Kinect Adventures game that used to ship out with the Xbox and the Xbox Kinect. Again, it's an augmented reality app, and in order to complete the game, you have to really jump around like a mad thing, making use, of your phone's accelerometer to create as much movement as possible as you make your way down the river. So again, a great short, sharp way to increase your heart rate. And there's also another interesting range of apps that are coming out. SpecTrek is interesting and worth a look at. And what SpecTrek is it's an augmented reality app which encourages you to go walking around your local area as you're looking for zombies. So not a specific fitness app as such, but just a different way to encourage people to get out and to exercise and to explore. And in the next range of videos, when we look at what we can learn from games, I'll be talking a little bit more about different augmented reality apps and how they can help us learn, and also how they can help us exercise. Now, the last thing that I wanted to mention is this. This is something which is called Lumo. It's an interactive projector which is just about to become available. It's really quite hot off the press. And what Lumo does is it mounts onto your wall and it projects down onto the floor of a room, a bedroom floor, a classroom floor, it doesn't really matter. But the 3D motion cameras within it allow it to track movement, which means you're able to develop different games that can go on to get young people interacting with the floor, to get them moving around. Let's have a little look at the video which describes the Lumo in more depth.
Introducing Lumo, an interactive projector that turns the real world into a game. Hang Lumo on the wall, turn it on, and watch it turn a regular day into a magical adventure. Unlike ordinary screen-based systems, Lumo invites children to move inside the game. Familiar games provide active, imaginative, social play. Lumo even reacts to real objects, breathing new life into old toys. Kids can also create their own games for Lumo. With so many possible worlds to explore, Lumo has something for children of all ages. With your help, Lumo will bring magic into every child's life. Lumo, it's playtime.
Hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully you enjoyed some of the examples of the different movement games that we've got there, ways to get that heart rate increased. Hopefully you enjoyed having a quick look at what's to come in form of the Lumo, and other different types of interactive games. So here's your challenge and something to think about. Let's imagine that you had an opportunity to design a game for a Lumo. What sort of game could you create that could be projected onto the floor, that could allow gameplay within 3, 4, or 5 young people? Have a think about that and share your ideas using the online forum. Good, I hope you enjoyed that. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. As always, if you need any online support, please use the hashtag GamesCourse.